you top-lined a lot of capability for, quite frankly, a very young agency. Give us an example of a specific program that you'd like to highlight for the listening audience.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll give you two.
Sure.
So one, yes, a small agency, pretty young. We've only succeeded with partnerships across the Army. It's kind of the key thing coming in is like the only way we're going to be able to do this is to be able to find other people that want to do something a little bit different and have an impact. One of those early partners was Army Futures Command, the software factory that stood up was an initiative around how do we get soldiers. We talked about people being our most important asset, but how do we get soldiers who understand how the cloud works, what the value of software and data is, and start to have them start to control a little bit of their future and solve problems for soldiers by soldiers. And so a major partnership there where the software factory is now in their second cohort of training soldiers. So they've got already 5 product teams that stood up from the first cohort, and we've got 5 more product teams coming online here shortly. And we partnered in the creation and utilization of what we call the Create environment, but it's the Army's first enterprise DevSecOps ecosystem that facilitates how people are going to be designing and building and then fielding and then continuously enhancing the value of software in the hands of soldiers in incorporating DevSecOps practices and principles across our development teams, our security, cyber professionals, as well as our platform operations teams. And so I want to highlight them. Great partner, just simply demonstrating just a new way of doing business, but more importantly, just how important it is for us to understand how software and systems shape and change the way that we can do business. I just want to pause and just highlight, I'm super thankful for Palo Alto on here, for Snowflake on here, as well as ServiceNow, because together you have this focus on security, data, and workflows. And when you talk about combining those 3 together, they can be absolutely transformational. The other one I want to highlight is an initiative born out of 18th Airborne Corps, what many may know as Project Bridgeway. But a similar kind of effort where Forces Command wanting to lean in and truly become practitioners of data and services for the way that they solve problems. And that was all born out of a message to me on CVR at the time from a young captain that said, hey, I don't know if the Army is okay with me messaging you directly, but I want to deliver tactical cloud as a service to the Army. And that blew up into just amazing transformational change where just recently they ran their Scarlet Dragon ecosystem as part of an online exercise entirely enabled by a cloud capability. Just fundamentally changed the way that we look at opportunity and change the way that we do business. So there's 2 for you, Luke, of some initiatives I'm really proud of.